What's up, fellas? Alright, I'm gonna do my chart review for the day, my executions that I took. I only took about 3, I believe it was 3 trades, or maybe even 2. I think it was 3. We'll see right now, but yeah, I'm gonna do a quick review on those. Wasn't the best day. I think I took like 3 losses. I really don't know how much let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, I only took 2 trades today, and there's a reason for that. And I'm gonna get right into it right now for you guys. So let's get into it. Now, as you guys know, or if you've been watching the previous videos, I've been doing, or since the start, part of my model is just measuring out the opening range gap. I'm always gonna see what that does, because that can entail what price is gonna do later on. So if we have a tight opening range gap, which would be less than 40 handles, we could see a bit rangy markets. If we have a long opening range gap over, let's say, 150 handles, we can see like a one directional market maybe, or a low resistance liquidity market. And if we're in the middle around that 80, 90, 70 range of handles, we can kind of predict a high and a low being taken. But today we had a 50 handle range, which was pretty average on its own. Nothing crazy, but yeah, this is what we got. We couldn't really make a quick trade off of this one, but nevertheless, I did take one at open, and I kind of fucked up here, I'm not gonna lie, because I rushed this entry in. So I was originally targeting this minor sell side liquidity right here specifically, and then later on I wanted to see price come down here if it wanted to. But yeah, that's what I was targeting right here. This one, actually, sorry guys, not this one, this one. This is a liquidity I was targeting in the morning. So there you go. So my first entry, I was in at open. I was watching the 1 minute. I saw it drop down, and I was actually right here monitoring it. I seen this, and then I looked back to the 1 minute, and I saw, you know, us moving pretty fast. So I thought I can get in here or something, but I didn't take the time to look at the 15-second chart. Now, originally, if I was being a little more patient, I would have gotten here and not rushed this entry here, because I got in right here under the CE. So I just was assuming it was gonna run even lower, because we have a lot of drawdown there. But yeah, I wanted to catch a little scalp right here, not too far off. Oh, that's pretty far. 55 handles is a lot. So that's what I was trying to catch in the morning. I placed my stop, I believe it was like at the high right here. Let me see. Yeah, I placed it like some weird ass place, bro. I'm not gonna cap. But yeah, I had placed some stupid ass place, bro, when I should have got in right here with a limit order and then placed my stop here. But I didn't do that, obviously. I kind of rushed it a little bit. I just thought the move was gonna go a little too heavy without me. But realistically, I should have waited for this. This was on a 15-second chart. It was a SIBI fair value gap, and I could have gotten in here, put my stop here, and then boom, I would have caught the run. Because if you really look at it, my general direction was correct. I wanted it to see it come down here and deliver here, and that's what it did exactly throughout the whole way. It delivered to where I wanted to see it go. And after we came through here, we displaced lower into here. Now I have the actual fair value gap, the 1 minute fair value gap here. I tried to get in here. It was a little late. I tried to get in off this 15-second fair value gap, and I put my stop right here. So I got in here and put my stop here. Now, the reason why I stopped trading after this trade was because I put 2 contracts instead of 1. And honestly, this was not even my fault, but I gotta be aware of this shit. Trading view lags a lot of times. I don't know if this is how it is on a live account, but on a paper trading account is what I'm practicing on, with 1 contract only. I'm not doing nothing more than 1 contract. So basically I had clicked the sell in the market order and I got in here, right? And I lifted my stop, put it right here. So if you can see this point here, I put it here. And bro, this shit doesn't want to shut the fuck up. Alright, so I wanted to put my stop here at the high of this SIBI. So if I can show you right here, can extend that out. This is where I wanted to get stopped out, right? I think it was only like 18 bucks or something like that. But when I clicked sell, my order didn't pop up, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Fill me in. And it was just like blank. Like I was like, okay, I probably didn't click it. And then I click it again, and guess what? It filled me in 2 contracts, and I was like, shit, bro. And then I ended up getting stopped out for like 36 bucks, and right now that's a pretty big loss for me. Even though I'm not trading money, I'm trying to like be realistic with how I want. I'm trying to build my model, and my model is going to be sort of like a lower win rate but higher yield when I do win. So that's the model I'm trying to build. I don't want to have a crazy high win rate. I just want to be able to take trades, take losses in the face, but when I do win, I'm able to scale appropriately or scale them out properly. And yeah, that's why I took this trade here. It was supposed to be a smaller loss, but as soon as I you know, got in by 2 and then got out 2 times of what my stop was supposed to be, I decided I was gonna stop because I don't know, that shit pissed me off, and I'm not trying to be in the market while I'm pissed off. So I had to stop and just let it, you know, be and let it do its thing. But that doesn't mean I didn't continue to watch price. I continued to study it. But yeah, those were the only 2 trades I took today, and they were both losses, unfortunately, but it's part of the game. And that's something I've been trying to learn recently, is that like there's been times where I'm just afraid to get into a position because I've been like on a winning streak and I don't want to lose. And that shit's terrible because it kind of messes with your confidence or gives you a false idea that you can win every trade that you take. And if you've been trading at all, you know, or like, you know, somewhat profitable, you know, that's a big issue. And that's what I try to do while I'm learning in the market. I'm trying to learn more about myself and how I maneuver through these markets and how I maneuver through the problems that I go through. Now, yeah, so that's just why I decided not to continue with the trade. I just stopped. But yeah, continuing on here, I was just analyzing a few things, like how price was reacting off the first presentation, how we were on the 3rd drive, and then it pushed it downwards. And yeah, I was moving in a couple more, watching price, and at this point I had realized that I wasn't going to trade no more for the rest of the day because Trump is talking about firing Powell. And if you guys don't know who Powell is a guy who sets our interest rates. So once that news came out, boom, we had a wick, like a huge wick down, huge wicks up, and then it just kept doing that weird shit the whole day. So I decided I didn't want to be involved in the market, so I let it be. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it right here. Here is the 3 drives pattern I was talking about. So I think I was watching it from here or some shit, or right here. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, boom. But this was manipulation, so it didn't even matter. And then we came up here, and then we had another news driver, boom, sent it down. And at this point, I was like, nah, like this is too manipulated. I don't even want to be involved in this shit. So I ended up getting out here. Like I ended up officially like being done with the market here, because after this loss I was thinking I could come back to the PM session and then try something there. But yeah, I don't want to be involved when this whole mess of Powell being fired is going on right now. It's too rangy for me, bro. Like, really think about it, bro. Imagine you were long here and you get stopped out in a second. Like 80 handles, bro. That's like $150 loss, and there's nothing you can do about that, bro. Like, fuck that shit, bro. So right now, I'm gonna be a little hands off. I'm gonna be sitting on the sidelines. I'm still gonna be analyzing and posting for the next 2 days, which is Thursday and Friday. But if I don't take any trades, then I don't take any trades. I'm not trying to force any trades at all either. And that's something I need people to understand. If you guys come and watch my videos, you'll see that, like, I'm actually trying to do this shit, and I'm not trying to do this for anybody else. I'm trying to do this for myself. So if I don't think it's valid for me to put my money in, or if I don't think it's a safe environment to put my money in, I'm not gonna do it, bro. I'm not gonna do it, because that's not what I would do if I was trading real money. So yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate coming on here to talk about it. God bless you all. You guys take care. Have a good one.